Hey everyone, it's Keely here, and today I'm sharing a layout and a process video for the ScrapTube UK. This is where a bunch of scrapbookers get together. We're all from the UK and we all have YouTube channels. I have joined in one of the hops with them before, but unfortunately I haven't had very much time this year to join in. But I decided that now was a good time. I had a bit more free time than I previously have. So I really wanted to join in with the rest of the girls. I will link below everybody else who is joining in the hop. So you can go and check out their videos as well. Now we have picked a theme for the hop, and our theme is back to school. Obviously, this year our children have been home and we've been homeschooling. But the children should all be returning to school soon. My children go back next week. And I mean, they're very excited. They can't wait to get back and see all their friends and things. So I don't currently have any back to school photos. So I had a look through my photographs to see if I can find some photos of my children, related to school. Obviously, I've got a lot of homeschool photographs, but I wanted to actually get a photo of them in their school uniform. So I found some photos, and these were taken at the beginning of this year, and it was for World Book Day. Now, obviously, every year, my children's school, they take part in World Book Day. On this particular year, this year, the children didn't dress up. Previous years, they've always dressed up as their favourite book character, but this year the school decided to do something different. And instead of dressing up themselves, they had to dress up a potato. It was definitely a strange one to be doing, but me and the kids had so much fun dressing up a potato. My son TJ, his favourite books at the moment are Harry Potter, so he dressed up a potato as Harry Potter. And Darcy, her favourite, I think it's called Sugar Lump the Unicorn. It's a Julia Donaldson book. So she made a unicorn, with a little help from me, of course, but it turned out really well. So they both had their potatoes, and I took some photos of them before they went to school on that day. So because of the photos, my children's school jumpers are red. So I had a look through my stash to see what I had that would work well with these photos, and I found the Field Trip collection by Chamel. Now this is actually, I think Field Trip and various other Chamel collections work so well with school related photos. So I pulled out this collection, and the paper I was quite drawn to was the rainbow stripe one. And the reason being is because it had literally all the colours that worked perfectly for both my children. And what I did is I cut up the strips and distressed the edges and then attached them back down onto my layout. I have back my photos in some white cardstock. I like to add a border around my photos. And now I'm going to start pulling in some embellishments and things. There is the border piece there. I keep trying it on the page. It doesn't make it onto the layout, unfortunately, even though it would have worked really well with the story. But I just couldn't get it to work. So on my desk at the moment, I've got quite a lot of embellishments out. Some of these have been fussy cut from pattern paper. And these are the ones that I'm hoping to fit onto my layout. So now I'm just kind of laying things out, seeing where I want them to go, testing things in different areas of the page. A lot of the phrases within this collection and the icons and things work really well. I do like the dinosaurs, even though there's no dinosaurs, in the story. I feel like the icons that I'm going to add to this layout work well with just the theme of stories. You know, when it comes to children's books, there's so many different, you know, creatures and you know, various different things that you know, sparks their imagination, and I feel like these icons work really well for that sort of theme. I have fussy cut out some books and I'm going to add those in because you know it works perfectly well with the theme. I'm just going through a box here, and these are some of the Flair badges I've got left from Dotty about Flair. Um, I will link Dotty about Flair down below. Please do check out Natalie's page. Her Flair badges are amazing, and I've added these onto so many different layouts already. I'll pick out a red one, and I'm going to add that in the corner of the photograph there. I felt like I needed some red there, and the Flair badge was just perfect, and that's what I really like about these. You know, if you're missing a colour, you need just a little something. These Flair badges are fantastic. I know I've got the Dotty ones. I know she's brought out some new designs, which I need to get my hands on some of those. But these Dotty ones work so well if you're just needing that pop of colour. I'm now going to look through the Simple Stories alphabet stickers. I really like these sticker books. They come in various different colours. I've only got one colour. I think it's the Brights. I think I've got. I do need to get some more of these, because if you're needing just an alphabet and you don't have you know, the right ones in the big alphas and stuff in thickers and things like that, then these just work perfectly. And you can more or less find one that's in the correct colour that you need. I have used the silver, this little silver alphas from the field trip collection to write the word book. And what I'm doing now is these thickers were from box of crayons. I wanted the word day, and there were, I've had 2 packs of these, so I've got the word yesterday twice. So I chopped off the word day on the end, and I've included that onto my title. I couldn't even imagine me using the word yesterday on a page. So this was one way of using up part of that word. And I could possibly cut off the word yes as well, maybe use that on a different layout. So I'm going to add that on. And I think I attempted to add the year. I don't think that stays, but no, I'll take that off. So yeah, here I've now stuck everything down, because I did lay the entire page out and not stick a single thing down. So now everything's stuck down. I've added the word potatoes, so now my title reads World Book Day Potatoes. And now I'm having a look through some Bramble Fox stars and picking out some in the right colours. I think I picked yellow and pink in the little stars, and I do add a red star onto the bottom as well. I'm just twiddling my thumbs thinking, is this what I want? But yeah, I do settle on some of the stars and add those in. Again, just like the Flair badges, Bramble Fox make gorgeous embellishments that are just perfect for just finishing touches on layouts, and that's what I really like about these stars. I've got the hearts as well, and I've got a few other Bramble Fox perspectives, but I do need to top up really. I'm running out of a lot of the colours that I tend to use often. I think I've used most of the blues and things up now, so I need another pack. But you know, they're not very expensive, so it's a great addition to add to your stash for you know, just adding those finishing touches to a layout. And I'm adding some more pink and yellow stars to the top as well. I felt like it just needed something up there. I had the rocket and the spaceship just floating around, so it needed something else up there. I have added the word, one of the word stickers from the sticker sheet. and it says weird because I just felt like, you know, World Book Day potatoes was quite weird, even though it was lots of fun, but it was definitely quite weird. um, so yeah, even though my page isn't technically a back to school page, I've took the school theme instead to create my layout. I'm sure I will be making some back to school layouts very soon, because like I said, my children return to school next week. We are already now, I've got all the uniform and stuff, and you know, it's always so lovely and it's seeing them on their first day back at school in the new uniforms, looking all clean and smart. Not that they stay that way very long. I'm adding in some of the enamel shapes. I've added one of the lightning bolts to the right hand side of the page. I did try adding one on the other side, but it didn't work. I've also added some gems. I'm obsessed with using gems now. I did it as a challenge at the beginning of the year for Scraptember, and I'll just use them on most layouts now. So here's some close-ups. Please do check out the other girls' videos, which will all be linked below. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.